Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Video Truder. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, the Worst Courier, where you join me here with Useless Steve, who truly is the Worst Courier. So bad, in fact, he managed to get Easy Pete killed, and a couple of other unnamed people, but we don't care about them so much. Rest in peace, Easy Pete. I'm so sorry. And yes, indeed, we have made it to Prim, but, to be perfectly honest, I'm not really feeling like, we're ready to go into Prim just yet. I think I found out last time, with my current stats, I'm not feeling confident going up against, humans with guns and whatnot. Yep, gun skill of 5 right there, strength of 2. Not looking so hot. Most of my weapons doing not a good job. Can't even use them properly. Don't have the strength requirement or the skill requirement. Not looking good at all. But I've got myself a plan today, alright? Before we go into Prim, we need to get ourselves set up a bit better. Number 1, armor. We got the 2 NCR tents right here outside Prim. And that means an armor case, I think, is guaranteed to have like 2 bits of armor and 2 helmets. So that's some good damage threshold right there. Be taking all of that, merge it together, absolutely lovely. And, okay, choice of armor. Mantle or face wrap. Normally I like mantle better, but face wrap would cover up Useless Steve's awful moustache and beard, so we'll be going for that one. Ooh, fun thing by the way that does work in my favour in Fallout New Vegas, which is, some people just sort of miss this, the way repair works is actually very different between Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Mechanically, the games are often very similar, but repair, totally flipping changed. So, back in the days of Fallout 3, repair basically functioned as a cap for how far you were allowed to repair something. So basically, if you had high repair, you could get gear up to a higher level than you'd be able to otherwise, giving you an advantage in the amount of damage it could produce. In Fallout New Vegas, that changed. All of a sudden, literally everybody, even people with like repair of 8, as I've got right now, could just keep repairing things indefinitely if you had the right guns to do so. Repair just affected how efficiently you could do it. So I could just merge these 2 pistols together, even though that one's already in good condition, I can just add another 7% to it to slowly get it towards the max condition indicated by the 2 little bibbly bobs down there on the condition bar. So, yeah, bit of an advantage there. It's inefficient, but I can actually get my guns up to really good condition, even though my repair is very poor indeed. It just means I'm passing up the money I could get from selling those guns, because guns are worth a lot more in Fallout New Vegas than they were back in 3. Okay, so damage threshold 7 goes all the way up to 12. Not bad at all, because yes, actually, Easy Pete's hat gives you damage threshold of 1, which is nice. Most hats don't give you anything. Also, I do just like the face wrap armor because, with your face mostly covered up, it feels like it would work better as a disguise, which it technically is, it's faction armor. So yeah, I kind of feel like it's the most appropriate one to put on, though obviously Useless Steve is keeping his incredibly distinctive hat because, as we've established, not the brightest bulb in the tool shed. Step 2, need some more ammo. No problem there, boxes just sitting out all over the place, being not particularly well watched. Including a lot of 5.56 ammo, always a lot of that sitting around when you're dealing with the NCR, and that's going to be very useful, potentially very soon indeed. Just remember not to go too mad on ammo because, in this universe, ammo's got weight because I'm playing in modified hardcore mode. Okay, armor and ammo looking good, but, varmint rifle doing damage of 7. I'm not convinced by that. 9mm pistol, damage of 8. No. That's just not going to be good enough. In a world where I wasn't playing in hardcore mode, unless I could just spam stim packs, potentially that'd fly. But, no, I'd be slaughtered in Prim. So, I need to get myself an actual proper weapon. A gun that works for this character, and, I've got one in mind, so that means we're going for a little walk right now. And that walk's gonna start off in Sloan, because we need to do the old classic shortcut. 'Cause I've still got a spare stealth boy, so good time for me to use it. We're gonna be doing the classic shortcut right to Vegas proper, to grab one item before we head back to Prim and the surrounding area. Don't actually want to get to Vegas proper yet, because, 1, don't have the actual skill points to do pretty much anything around there, but 2, you may notice Useless Steve is a man. Were I playing as a female character, of course, I could just get the NCR armor, run straight to McCarran, hop on the monorail, go to the strip, deal with Benny, no skill checks whatsoever, just through seduction. So I kind of felt like playing as a guy might be an additional challenge, because you don't have the easy solution that lets you deal with Benny. So instead, yeah, we need to just kind of nip in and out to get one particular bit of kit. Okay, keep an eye out here, because, yeah, we're going to be trying to sneak basically straight between a giant pile of super mutants and some bugs and scorpions over there, with the death claws over here. My sneak is pretty much as low as it can be, which means I am relatively easy to detect. And I'm actually wearing medium armor right now. Okay, you know what? I've gone straight into caution there. Screw it. The stealth boys are pretty generous. I should be able to get in and out in time. I'm just going to use the stealth boy here. This isn't really strictly necessary. You can 100% do this without, but just for safety, I'm going to use myself a stealth boy. This is not a bad time to use them. So if you've never done this before, basically, yeah, just head due northeast, keeping Black Mountain on your right and the quarry on your left. You then want to be dropping down over here. As long as you're actually cloaked, you should have no problem whatsoever. As I say, if you've got decently high sneak, you can just do this without a stealth boy, but just for safety, it's a good idea to do. Now, what you don't want to do is try and go down that path even with a stealth boy. Deathclaws are very perceptive. There's a decent chance they might notice you. Instead, just clamber up these rocks here. Just Skyrim your way up the cliff face. No problem whatsoever. Then just take a gentle left, and as I say, just keep Black Mountain on your right, stay up top here, and try and stay out of sight of the road, because then the super mutants down there definitely won't detect you. There'll be a handful by a little, yeah, it's like a blockade or something over there. So just stay up top here. At this point, we should be fine. Honestly, I've probably got a bit overexcited using a stealth boy. You didn't really need to. Yeah, there we go. There's the super mutants over there. Not a problem at all. I can just go between running and crouching at this distance. Shouldn't be an issue. Definitely don't take on super mutants, by the way. If you're new to New Vegas, yeah, if you've just come from Fallout 3 in particular, you might think, oh, Stealth Boy's worn off, that's fine, I've done the difficult bit. You might think, oh, Super Mutants, it's low level, that's fine, I can deal with that. No, you can't, don't even flip and try. By the way, I'll be having some more armor, Radaway and stim packs there, thank you. Weight is obviously becoming a problem because I've got no strength, so just keep on keeping on. And yeah, you can see there in Fallout 3, I'd definitely not be able to do any repairing at this point, but in Fallout New Vegas, just keep on keeping on, no problem whatsoever. Now just watch out for the big terrifying rolly rock of doom. Just let that come past, come on. Anytime you're ready, please. There we go. I hear the giant rolly rock of doom coming. I like the giant rolly rock of doom. Giant rolly rock of doom is great. Right, just passed by that. Can't actually deal with the bear traps right now. So just work around them. Because yes, I've got like no health whatsoever. That's another reason I don't want to go into Prim just yet. Normally you would have more than, 125 health. That's ridiculous. So that's no good at all. Right, so we've made it past the difficult bit. Now we can just basically run straight down to the lovely plains around New Vegas that are, for the most part, pretty damn safe. There is the Ranger safe house here, by the way, hidden inside these cliffs, but no, I'm not allowed in there just yet. Can't hack that, no matter what my lockpick is. Need the right key. Might be coming back there later, though. Some good stuff inside the safe houses. And the harsh grey filter of Black Mountain wears off, bringing us back into the much more colourful traditional filter. Repcon headquarters. Now, this place is really good. This place is like looting central. I love this place, but I suspect I can't do much here just yet. Hang on, what time is it? Because in this location, time is important. 6 PM. Just slightly too late, but I might just, pop in anyway, just for a second. Because this place has a giant pile of ominous corpses here. Everyone loves some ominous corpses. That's actually a helmet that gives you perception. Not bad at all. Some of the stuff is somewhat valuable. Yeah, baseball bats are good. Don't mind a baseball bat, that'll do. And as the fiends often do, yeah, you got yourself some laser weaponry and micro fusion cells. Not bad at all. So yeah, the problem we've got in here is one of skill points. Average locked terminal, average locked door. Can't do either of them, and I believe some of these areas are locked away too. In particular, there's a skill book hidden behind this door, but hard locked. Can't do anything with that. Can help myself to a star bottle cap, though. Need to start, yeah, storing them up. Pew Pew might be very useful indeed. But I believe the room I actually really want, right at the end of this area, is going to be properly locked up. Yeah, that's average locked right there. Feels like I could climb through very easily. I do like little, yeah, the beautiful planetary display here. It's very, very cute. Now, luckily, there is a solution to this. If I just go and... Oh.
Please vacate the premises or you will be considered an intruder.
Yep, the maintenance robot's not thrilled at me. That's fine, I'm going, no trouble. The thing is, they are for guided tours at the right time of day. So, let's just actually wait for the right time of day. That's going to be 12 hours through to 7 AM. Then at another, yeah, 4 on, just to actually get me to, yeah, late morning, early afternoon. That'll do. And now the tour guide's a lot more friendly.
Excellent, excellent. Please be patient. The tour will begin in just a moment. Behind me is our most recent rocket project, which we're keeping under our hats until launch, if you'll pardon the expression. And in front of me is a model, not actual size, of the launch dome we are using to send our rockets screaming into orbit.
If you've never seen it before, he does give a proper tour, by the way. It's very cute. But more importantly, he can open up the doors for you. And that lets me access this back room here, which is not locked at all. Which is very, very useful indeed, because that gets me a security card. Good old Jenny Millet security card. And on top of the cute tour, there's actually, yeah, all these plaques that are readable and have some good little bits of humour on them. So, yeah, as for the Repcon launch site, you may have heard wild stories about rocket flights and their impact on nearby towns and communities. Statement is figurative and inadmissible as evidence in a court of law. Yeah, there's some cute little bits of humour here. A lot of work went into this museum. You've got to love that. But, okay. Now, time to see if I'm remembering this correctly, because I'm not sure whether we might actually be able to straight up get what I actually want out of this place immediately. So the security card gets me right into here. That's an average locked terminal. Okay, that's average locked, so I can't use the card for that. But I think I'm safe for the time being, as long as I don't get spotted by any of the robots, which, in all fairness, there's barely any of. And by the way, microfusion cells are everywhere. Grab all of... Okay, ammo, wait, John. Come on, you know this. Also, in particular, yeah, energy cells can be pretty heavy. Okay, there's one guy over there that's going to want to scan me to check whether I'm allowed into this area. Technically, I'm not. I've got Jenny Millet's security card, but I haven't actually added my face into the bank. So I'm not supposed to be here. I physically can be here, but I can't actually, yeah, bypass the checks from this robot. Okay, if I could just bypass him, I might be onto a good thing here. Here we go. He seems to have gone up to the next floor, which is really good. So if I can just get onto the next floor, turn left.
Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have an excellent day at work today.
Ah, okay. He's happy with the security card. Alright, this is fine. Everything's under control. I'm just trying to remember exactly how the security works here. Number 1, terminal. Very easy, straight to my left. So, hack this nice and fast. Okay, add user data to database. Lovely. So now I've got second floor access as well as first floor. Jenny's got definitely first floor access. Possibly she has second already. But more importantly, Nikola Tesla and you. Hello, sexy. I'll be having a skill book, thank you. Okay, now we can start robbing this place dry. Good, I wasn't sure if actually Jenny Millet's keycard got me past that first door, but now I know it does. Actually, this is good stuff. I'm glad we nipped in here. Just so many desks, so many filing cabinets. Yeah, the amount of random loot to be got here is huge. Now, this is the big door right here, locked hard, but there are ways around it. These are both average. Those are just offices with some good loot in them. And don't worry, I am indeed Mrs. Millet. I'm having a lovely day. Don't you flippin' worry. We need to go straight up to the third floor because, well, normally I wouldn't be able to do much up here, but I've got a bit of an ace up my sleeve. So no need for the back way or anything, just walk in bold as brass.
Third floor access is for executives only. Please identify.
So, here's the fun thing about being an idiot. The password to be on the third floor is ice cream. You can find this out by hacking, I believe, a hard-locked terminal down on the second floor. If, however, you have got luck of 7, you can just guess ice cream and be correct. If you have intelligence of 2 or lower, you just yell ice cream because you enjoy yelling ice cream because you're an idiot. And it just turns out to be the password. So, low intelligence characters are just allowed up on the third floor.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
There we go. Job flippin' done. I'm now allowed on the third floor, which is beautiful. This also gets me access to, yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel Paladins. One of the patrols will be after later. So I can have myself a ton of ammo, more laser rifles, and, yeah, some very valuable power armor right here. Now, the thing is, how am I going to carry all of this stuff? There you go. You've actually bothered loading in the rest of your stuff there. You didn't load it in for a second. There's the holotape. And this is, yeah, some really, really valuable power armor. I wouldn't mind taking some of this with me if I could. Also remind me, basic laser rifle. So, okay, strength of 3 together with, yeah, energy 25. Let's just merge these together, just to actually save a little bit of weight here. Oh, this is not gonna fly. Right, dump some of this trash. Single shotguns we're not gonna be using. I can clear out enough trash to make this work, damn it. Okay, I've got rid of everything I really want to get rid of here. Luckily, there are alternatives, like basically just filling myself with drugs. Drugs are good. Yes, buff out. That'll do the job. So, just do some buff out. That gets me up to 190. Then I just need to wash that down with a nice, refreshing entire bottle of scotch. Beautiful. Okay, now I've got plenty of weight capacity for the moment. Ah, good. Brand new whiskey right there just to help that out once that runs out. Okay, so now I'm in a flipping rush. Number 1, this briefcase down on the ground, Piers Isley's. We need that because 1, giant pile of money, very valuable, and third floor security card, very bloody useful. Grab the star bottle cap on the way out too, and away we go. So here we go, this door right here, I can use the key to basically hack my way past the 75 locked door. It's actually not really what it says, it's very weirdly labelled in fact. In fact, it says the third floor, but then doesn't actually work on just the third floor. It works everywhere. And this, of course, gets me into the room I really wanted. Say hello to the Q35 Matter Modulator, the unique variant of the plasma rifle. Also, I can use the key to bypass this door as well, so I could have just come here directly. Right, life is now good. Any chance it'll work on this door, by the way? No, that one is locked for whatever reason. Okay, now I need to get rid of some of this weight in a flipping hurry. Fun fact about the Q35 Matter Modulator, by the way, and why I particularly wanted to come here to take it. The plasma rifle needs strength of 3 to be utilised. The Q35, only strength of 2, meaning I've got the strength for it already. Weird weapon, by the way. The base damage is actually lower than a basic plasma rifle, but it fires a lot faster, it does more damage on the criticals, though for me that's questionable, as I have no luck, so I won't be getting that many criticals. But it's still a damn fine thing, alright? Definitely worth grabbing, and I didn't actually think I'd be able to get it right now. I thought I'd have to come back here later, because I couldn't remember whether Jenny Millett's card opened that door. Fortunately, it did. Okay, time to start running. I don't know how much longer I've got until that buff out wears out, but it's not going to be long. Perfect world, I really need to make my way over to, yeah, the gun runners. They'd have enough money to buy that power armor. Question is, how close can I actually get? Then again, on the way, there are a couple of, yeah, small shops on the road here. I might be able to unload a little bit of weight at them. Ah, you see, this isn't bad. This guy's actually got enough money to buy, say, the baseball bat or the laser rifle. That's pretty heavy. And I don't want to be using that because, yeah, if I've got microfusion cells, I definitely want to be shoving them inside the Q35, not the laser rifle. So that is, yeah, damage 22, DPS 56. That's damage 11 up to... Okay, DPS 35. So, yeah, we definitely want to be getting rid of that. Baseball bat's not terrible as a last-minute backup. Then again, really, John, are you ever going to be using that? No, you're not. Just sell it, that's fine. And take some currency. And actually, hang on. Take a Brahmin steak. Alright, that's going to be useful potentially in a second. And the woman next door, we can sell her a handful of dynamite at the bare minimum. In fact, you know what? Looks like we can sell her, yeah, all of it. Get rid of that. Dynamite is not that useful. Well, it's okay. It can be useful under certain circumstances. I'd rather get rid of it. Okay, just heading further and further north into the outskirts here. Obviously, Aerotech Park. We're passing by, not heading in just yet, though. And the buff out's worn off. And so's the Scotch. Okay. We made it pretty far. We've made it to the edge of the actual, yeah, sharecropper area. Okay, what's the damage? Actually, that's not bad at all. I've got that down to 181. Okay, just need to get rid of the tiniest amount more weight, and I can actually handle this without any problems whatsoever. In fact, actually, hang on. If I drink that bottle of vodka right now, then, yes, weight drops to 180, strength goes up by 1, so boom. Now I just need to basically be necking bottles of alcohol to get me where I need to go. Be flippin' beautiful. Also, while I'm doing that, I'm passing by the sharecroppers. Okay, we can make this a really damn worthwhile trip, because I needed to visit the sharecroppers regardless. Now, as a member of the NCR, they're happy with me going inside here. Absolutely lovely. Now I just need to go to the barracks in the northeast corner, I believe. Hang on, are these the right barracks, or... Yeah, this looks about right. I think this might be the right one. Gets me a star bottle cap at the bare minimum. But, hang on, is this the right place? Yes, that looks about right. Boom. Chinese Special Ops. More flipping stealth. Alright, sneak increased by 3, and can't actually get into first aid boxes because they're locked, which is odd when you think about it. Like, why would you ever have a first aid box that was locked? In an emergency, you don't want some people to not be able to access the medicine. Right, straight on out of here. What we want to do now is, I believe, take a bit of a left, because, yeah, there's a massive hole in the fence here, and that there is the gun runners. Right, good. We've made it. This is much more productive. This isn't actually what I was going for, by the way. The Q35 was not my target here. I had an entirely different plan. This has just been a nice little extra. And here we go. Gun runners. Before we speak to the robot, make sure we impress him by putting on my trader gear. Lovely. And now we can do some buying and selling. 1,000 caps. Not bad. Not bad at all. In fact, actually, that's all he's got. Yeah, I think the amount of money he's got goes up in accordance with your level, if I recall correctly. Right, just sell him that in that case, he's not got the money for anything else. But, yeah, this is looking good. Now, weight is back under control, having flogged off that basic armor. I swear that armor on previous times I've seen it was in such bad condition you couldn't actually sell it for that much, but... Okay, maybe I'm just thinking of different versions of the game, something. I'm not going to say no to 1,000 caps, and I'm also not going to say no to Crimson Caravan, where one, a generous Ringo is probably going to be giving me a little bit more of a reward, and two, another shop with more money. Here comes our lad, more money from you, please.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
Okay, 150, not nothing. Here we go, Blake at the Crimson Caravan. He's sometimes got some interesting stuff on him. Not on this occasion in terms of buying rad suits, which is nice, but we can find them elsewhere. Not a major problem. And plenty of money on him too. So okay, let's see what we can make from you, my good man. Oh my, giant piles of cigarettes and all that pre-war money that still has at least some value. Oh yes. Now this has worked out so much better than what I was expecting, damn it. This has worked out beautifully. Also, hang on, why do I have a battery? That's really heavy. Nice thing about Blake as well, he actually sells skill magazines. So, yeah, meeting people, fixing things. Basically take all of them. Any of these might, in theory, be useful down the line. Okay, with 3,000 caps in hand, that means actually I'm ready to make another little diversion I wasn't expecting to be possible as yet. Right outside Crimson Caravan, highly conveniently, here we go, the New Vegas Medical Clinic. Now, I know what you're thinking, vodka's one off, that's fine, I don't need it anymore. John, you mad bastard, you can't go in there, don't you know implants cost 4,000 caps? Well, actually, if you happen to be an idiot, there's a special option available. So let's just have a little catch up with the good doctor here. You see, when the good doctor offers you implants, yeah, unfortunately, you've not heard that word before, so you reply, you sell plants too?
No. Implants, not plants. They're little machines I can put inside you to make you faster, quicker, or smarter. I recommend the smarter implant.
So yes, the good doctor does have special dialogue if you happen to be an idiot. And if you ask for an implant, there's special options that actually show up for the selection. So, make me see better, for perception, can you make me tougher, anything to make people like me better, I want to be smarter, have something to make me quicker, can you make me luckier? So what now? Yes indeed. But, if you want to be smarter, like she suggested...
I think you would really benefit from the logic coprocessor implant, so I'm going to cut the price to 3,000.
Yes, indeed. Rather than 4,000, which is the usual for the special boosting implants, she'll cut 1,000 off the price if you go for the intelligence boosting one. Which, don't worry, I'll still be an idiot when she's done. Intelligence 2 is still very, very dumb indeed. So, here's the caps. Let's flip and make this happen.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
And there we go. I have now got an intelligence implant, so I'm still dumb, but maybe not quite as dumb. Specifically, there we go. Intelligence of 2. Magnificent, which does, of course, have a knock-on to all of my derived skills. So medicine, for example, goes up by 2 immediately. And if I can just get in the right position here, hidden, so I can take meeting people. Arguably, well, not really arguably, pretty objectively the best one. Physician and fixing things. Sort of okay, but I don't need them. I'll check for stim packs around the back, though. Don't have many stim packs right now. I can't remember there being many here, though, so I don't think I'm going to get that lucky. Nah, nothing. But I did actually get myself a cheap implant, so I will gladly take that. Okay, so, now it's the middle of the night, but our journey continues, because I need to actually go and get the thing that I was planning to, get all along. Because all of that was just a nice bonus, because everything has worked out spectacularly well for a character who's technically only got luck of 1. Because, I suspect some of you will know precisely what's trying to murder me. Whatever it is seems to be struggling to... there we go. It's whatever was inside the mole rat ranch there. But luckily was not able to track me down in the middle of the night. Yes, indeed. We're going up to the tiny, tiny farm just north of Vegas here for a very special weapon indeed. Here we go. Fields at Shack. Together with, I'll gladly help myself to a little bit of ammunition. In we go here. This place is... very good. Very important indeed. Never turn down a star bottle cap. Maybe one day I'll have 50 of those. That'd be flipping lovely. And we got ourselves toy box. Absolutely lovely here. But here's the big one. So, this here is the game's unique variant of a BB gun. Now, if you don't know this game very well, you don't happen to have ever looked into this before, you might not consider this that impressive. Here we go. The damage is 2 to the DPS of 5. So, sure, strength of 1 and gun skill of 0, so I can actually use the damn thing. But you're probably thinking, well, why on earth does that matter? I mean, as we can clearly see here, it does no damage. So, we need to talk about how the mechanics of guns and critical hits work in this game. Which is it's really, really easy in Fallout 3 and New Vegas to just sort of work under the assumption that a critical hit does double damage, because 95% of the time it does. But that's not actually how the game calculates critical hits. Critical damage is calculated by taking the weapon's base damage, which you'll always do if you land a hit, but in the event of a critical hit, there is a separate hard-coded number, an amount of damage that the game adds on top of it. Now, for 95% of weapons, the critical damage bonus is identical to the gun's base damage, meaning a critical hit will do about double of what a basic hit does, meaning effectively, the vast majority of the time, it looks like a critical hit is just doing double damage. But that's not true, it just happens to be the case that for the most part, critical damage bonuses are the same as base damage. But there are exceptions to this. So say some of the most powerful weapons in the game, like the YCS-186, that gun, because its base damage is so ridiculously high, only actually gets a 50% increase on a critical hit, presumably because it would have been too powerful if you were able to actually do double damage when you got a sneak attack critical. So they slightly lowered it for the sake of game balance. And this BB gun is arguably the most ridiculous extreme example of that, which is the base damage is 4. I know it says 2, that's because my gun skill is so catastrophically low. If my gun skill were 100 and the weapon was still in good condition, at that point it would read 4. So rather than doing an additional 4 damage when you get a critical hit, this gun does an additional 70. It has got the most ridiculous gulf between its base and critical damage in the entire game. Like, the game says bonus critical damage, that kind of undersells it. That really undersells it. So, if you get a critical, and sure, I'm not getting normal criticals, but a sneak attack is a guaranteed critical, that means this gun is basically landing a hit that's like somewhere between, say, a cowboy repeater and a sniper rifle, because what I'm landing is the tiny amount of base damage plus a giant pile of critical damage. Now, as you increase the amount of damage criticals do as a percentage, that actually gets more and more powerful, because of course, the amount of bonus critical damage on this gun is one of the highest in the game. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm unlikely to be getting better criticals during this run, but it's still pretty damn good. Like, it is by far the most powerful first strike weapon I've got. That's not to say it's perfect, though. There are, problems with this thing. Here we go, just waited till morning so we had some better light here. Number 1, accuracy. This gun is, well, it feels like it should be accurate because I meet the strength and skill requirements. So if I actually hold this up, you'll see there, I'm holding the gun pretty much perfectly still. So there's no sway like we saw with the varmint rifle last time. So you'd think that would mean, okay, aim, shoot, hit things, sneak attack critical, win game. No, the spread on this gun is actually pretty damn poor. So just because I can actually point at something, that doesn't mean that's where the bullet's going to go. It's not got the worst spread in the game, but it's far from the best either. So if we just kind of, yeah, try and... Okay, excuse me, don't do that. Don't do that right there. We just take a shot at you. There we go. That there was a sneak attack critical on the second shot. And because that was a sneak attack critical, that cow goes straight down. Bit of a waste of ammo, by the way. Which brings me nicely onto point number 2, ammo. So in New Vegas, there are ammo workbenches where you can actually, you know, craft, break down, make new ammunition. They're really, really damn good, though people very often just don't bother using them because ammo's pretty damn plentiful anyway. Slight problem with the BB gun, which is, 1, you can't break down BB gun ammo. 2, you can't make any more either. Basically, what's in the world is what's in the world. So you're kind of at the mercy of shops and whether they're actually stocking it. If the shops just happen to not have any, that's it. No more BB ammo for you. Also, this is the trap house, isn't it? May as well nip in while I'm passing by. I'm not sure I can actually pass the lockpick in here, but we'll give it a go. Open the door. And yep, I see you right there. And I'll never turn down some free mines. Mines can be very useful under the right scenario. And yeah, that's a grenade bouquet, but I can't do anything about that, I assume. No, explosives of 13. And that is hard locked. I believe there's a sniper rifle in there, but I can't actually get to it, which is a shame. Anything upstairs, by the way? I can't remember if there's anything upstairs in here. Watch out for traps. No, seems to be fine. And the cows have got bored and moved on. So I could snipe out that cow right now. Well, like, you know, probably. But yeah, the problem would be also, where am I supposed to be aiming? Is it, That was a sneak attack critical. That didn't kill you! Right, okay, so Yeah, the problem is, if the initial hit doesn't kill, that's about, 74 damage. Then again, it's not 74 damage because my gun skill's so low. So the amount of damage I'm doing has been reduced, therefore. But if the initial shot doesn't kill, the follow-up shot's not going to kill. Because the follow-up shot's not got the critical, because my luck's so low, it's definitely not going to be happening. So, if you don't get a first shot kill with this thing, then basically you're not getting a kill at all. So first shot with this thing, then as soon as that's done, straight over to literally anything else. Now fortunately, some shops tend to be pretty generous on BB ammo. So if I actually just talk to the Vendatron right here, he normally has a fairly generous allowance. So skip down to the bottom, and rockets, missiles, where's your BB stuff? Yep, there we go. Cost 2 caps a go. I think that's 1 if I'm wearing my actual vendor gear. So I will leave that be for the time being. But yeah, if I do run low on ammo, there is more that can be bought here. Also, I just nipped back to Good Springs. Yeah, guess who's back? Apparently that giant rad scorpion just sort of lives here now and wants cocky revenge. So okay, we're just going to be working our way around him as best we can. Yeah, I came back because I need a couple of things from Good Springs. In particular, yeah, in terms of BB ammo. Why the hell are you back? Okay, I've just basically doomed Good Springs by accident. This house right here, facing the saloon. This is, or rather was, Easy Pete's house before I accidentally murdered him with the rad scorpion who definitely died, so I'm guessing that's just like, I don't know, that rad scorpion's son come for revenge or something? Yeah, there's actually a giant pile of ammo. When I say giant pile of ammo, there's 12. But, buff out, and a BB gun. So, if I ever need to repair up my little gun here, actually, you know what? I'm just going to take that with me right now, rather than having to come back here later. Yeah, so I've got that if need be. Right, sneak out the back door. Try not to get spotted by the rad scorpion, but we sneak this damn low. If he even, catches sight of me for a second, he will detect me. Basically, my sneaking is garbage. But he's stuck the far side of there, so that's all absolutely fine. Hopefully we can just sneak far enough away, because I also need to go and visit the cemetery. Good, this place hasn't regenerated its bloatflies, because yes, I forgot to pick up the evidence that Benny was here. Hang on, where are the cigarettes? They're somewhere on the ground around here. There we go. Distinctive cigarette butt. Now we're going to be needing them because yes, I'm not a woman with Black Widow, therefore it is relatively more complex for me to deal with Benny. So I need to actually, gather up the actual evidence here. There is in the distance, by the way, good old Tim the Scorpion. So yeah, apparently he just lives in Good Springs now and will just respawn if anyone kills him. I don't know why, to be perfectly honest. I feel like this is in some way my fault. Okay, after that fun little road trip, we are now back to Prim with a brand new loadout. Got my BB gun, got my Q35 modulator, got a 9mm pistol for day-to-day business. So now I'm feeling pretty good, all things considered. So all we need to do now is just nip over here, grab myself a handful of mines, and just grab that. Good. Right, so now we've got access to this area. So what we need to do now is... oh, perfect flipping timing. Level up as well. Marvellous. So, okay. What do I want to do here? 11 skill points. What's the priority? Okay, I'm going to say lockpick to 23. That means with a hat on, that's 25. So that's actually pretty darn good. And then speech. That's starting to move in the right direction, would be good. I mean, honestly... the difference between gun 5 and 6 is insignificant. No offense, the difference between guns 5 and 15 is going to be basically non-existent at this level. So, yeah. Get lockpick to 23. That's important. And of course, no perk this level, only every other level in New Vegas. So, okay. What we want to do is sneak up somewhere where we can get a good line of sight at these bastards. Alright, that's what we want. Here we go. One of them is right there. Now with the spreads, there we go, job done. Sneak attack, he goes down. And this gun is technically, nice little bonus by the way, it is technically deemed to be silent. because, oh my goodness, the bloody slow everything. Okay, go into third person. Do you care about your friend? Yeah, problem is, once there's a corpse on the ground, every time they see the corpse, he'll go back into caution, which means we won't be able to do anything else. Though actually, it looks like he's trying to get out a melee weapon. If he's got a melee weapon out, then probably best we just, yeah, get out the 9mm and just basically shank him. Okay, prepare, and round the corner. Hello over there. You're going to try and toss some explosives, aren't you? No, you're thinking about it, then you got too close and changed your mind. So, straight in the head, if you'd be so kind, and now he's going to try and get out the tire iron. Oh, can't even get the flipping kill there, dear oh flipping dear. But, yeah, now we could just basically finish you off. Oh my goodness, right. This is not doing any damage. This is why we need the sneak attack criticals, alright? This is why we went this far out of our way for that nonsense. Still, take all of this nonsense, repair, sell, diddly diddly dee. Okay, let's just get the varmint rifle fixed up there. Damage of 8. Nothing. Am I ever going to be using that? I don't think so, to be honest. But one more thing around the corner, of course. Don't forget the sheriff's office. And don't forget you up there. Don't think you're going to see me at this range, though. Right, one dead sheriff, one dead sheriff's wife. Real shame there, but just dotted around the area. Got ourselves plenty of very nice 308 ammo, together with a handful of useful guns. The cowboy repeaters are dotted about here, if I recall correctly. There we go, one cowboy repeater under the bed. Very poor condition, mind. Sheriff's duster and a hat. Can't remember how good they are, though. I mean, guns +5 is sort of nice, but literally no protection whatsoever. I'll keep it for charisma +1, though. That's speech +2. Which, in all fairness, means I should probably get rid of the jumpsuit at this point, because that's just unnecessary, really. And while the sheriff's hat does look cool, yeah, like many hats, no protection, despite perception +1. This does give you 1 damage threshold, so, okay, that can go as well. Yes, there's a reloading bench right here, so I can actually demonstrate this is true. BB, like pellets, shells, whatever. You're not allowed to break them down. You're not allowed to make more. You just can't do it. Nails, fine. BB shells, no. Right, into the casino. Hello there, Johnson Nash. You, my good friend, can actually point me in the next direction I need for the main quest, together with being a decent enough shop. Oh yeah, that cowboy repeater is garbage in that condition, and I'm not really going to be fixing it up. I'll just basically take this guy's money off him. Also, keep an eye on ammo, because yes, some ammo can get heavy. 308, that's actually £4 right there for only 79. The 357 is a lot lighter for a lot more. 556 is fine, I'm carrying a lot of that, but the micro fusion cells, 18 weight. Those things weigh a flipping ton, so I should probably start using the Q35 just to basically use some of them up. And I'll gladly help myself to a copy of today's Physician 2, take every skill magazine going. Ooh, but here's fun. He's got the upgrade for the plasma pistol. +7 damage. And honestly, that's cheap. That's really, really damn cheap. Yeah, I'll take it, done. Right, plasma pistol. Mod that. Absolutely lovely. And now that thing is up to damage 25, DPS 39. You know what? I'm going to put that on in place of my 9mm pistol. So, okay, we are now heavily dependent on energy weapons. Actually, plasma specifically. We're going plasma very early on in the game. I mean, it is kind of appropriate because my energy weapons are actually double my guns right now. 10 to 5. Alright. Head over to the Bison Steve. At night, I don't think there's any difference to light conditions inside, but screw it. Just in case. Because now we're in good shape, alright? I've got a plan. Number 1, step inside and... oh... okay, that didn't work desperately well, actually. That didn't work that well at all. Okay, I was hoping to get the sneak attack, but my sneak's so low it doesn't even matter. Okay, wait for them to come around the corner here, and... hello over there. Yes, I'd like to, shoot you in the head with my plasma weapon. Oh, yeah, that'll do. So you can just go down, actually. Anyone else like to come around the corner? Oh, he's tossing explosives. Ow! Okay, well, that was bloody clever of you. Right, shoot him once in the head. Critical. Wow, a critical hit. That's downright unusual. Okay, that wasn't my plan. My plan was to, you know, take them out sneaky-like, but with sneak of nothing, they just detected me immediately. Still, these guys have generally got some good stuff on them, so I'll just be helping myself to all of this. Okay, this door is locked hard. Terminal easy, can't do either of those. Okay, reload this old girl. As you can see, this has got the power to just chew through them, because at this point, yeah, basic mercenary gear. Hang on, how strong is that actually? So, that's damage threshold of 1. That is damage threshold of 1. And all plasma comes with, like, DT minus 2. So these guys are basically as good as naked. Their armor's doing nothing. Alright, round the corner. Stay in the shadows. There should be... Hang on. There should be one more person here. Maybe he walks in and out of that room at the end. I believe there should be another person. Unless, of course, hang on, I did just kill 2 people in that room. I might have just been unlucky that the patrolling guy was in the front room, because, yeah, he just wanders. You've no idea where he's going to spawn in. When you walk in, it's just pure potluck. So, okay, that's all absolutely fine. Because in here somewhere, hang on. Yep, Tales of Junktown Jerky Vendor. I'll take a bit of a boost here. And this safe, yeah, does contain Lucky, the unique variant of the 357 Magnum, which is really nice, but sadly, I cannot get. Right, take that straight away. +3. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, I think, yeah, the guy I killed in the first room is that guy. Which is good, by the way. That's a star cap. Right there. Okay. Now, this final room has a lot of people in it, including incinerators and all sorts of bad things. This is why I wanted lockpick 25. Because now, we can just open the back door over here, go straight to Beagle, get him out, job done. Assuming I don't get spotted, which, based on the first room, I'm increasingly feeling will just happen. So, don't bother with this. Let's just go straight over to the big girl, if you'd be so kind. If I can get in, and then just, yeah, get him free, that'd be great. I mean, the alternative is I could just kill him and take the journal. That way I could stay away from... Ooh, that's tempting, actually. Now I think about it. He is detecting me, though, so I wouldn't get the sneak attack. Okay, you get to live for that reason, I guess. Ooh, also there's this guy right here. That's unusual. Okay, sneak attack. It's a silenced sneak attack. So nobody knows about it. Unless they see it. I didn't know those guys bloody came and cooked. It's the middle of the night, though. Uh-oh. Close the door. Okay. He's aware. He's aware that his friend's dead. Are you going to come through this door? If you are. Okay, so this has gone a bit wrong, to be perfectly honest, but that's absolutely fine. And yep, now that's crippled his head. So a couple more shots will finish him off. Somehow I'm still hidden. Uh-oh. Okay, they might be about to figure it out. They might be slowly waking up and figuring out what's going on. It's fine. They're just coming one at a time, and actually, as long as they're one at a time, this is working. How did you miss on 82%? Gosh darn it. The nice thing about the leader is, though he's actually got himself an incinerator or whatever, if you're too close to him, he doesn't use it because he'd set himself on fire. So this kind of accidentally works. So I actually do get myself an incinerator now. This is fine. This is precisely how I was planning for this to go. Maybe I need to boost sneak. Okay, but seriously this time. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I've got no chance whatsoever. Yeah, this is fine. Everything's under control. Just stay there. Stay there and be shot, please. 69% chance to hit. And we get the hit. Nice. Please just stay down. Stay on the... Okay, just speak to Beagle, then get out. So speech of 40, we can get him to give us the information immediately. It doesn't matter if he dies, because he'll just have it on a journal on his corpse. But I'd rather keep him alive if I could. So I will set you free, make a run for the exit, I'll cover you. And yeah, speech of 25, you can make him fight with you, but I can't do that either. So, you know what? You just naff off. I'll be right behind you, literally. I'm also planning to run. Right, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Never mind. You're sneaking out, are you? Not much of a sneak, but whatever. This guy appears to be just using... Oh, that'll do. Head crippled means he'll go into a good little pose. Okay, Beagle, you're really in the way right now. You're really in the cocky way. Okay, you're fleeing. How many more, like, friends do you have? I don't know. Don't use that, John. You know that's useless. Okay, go over to energy. So you can just die, actually. There we go. Upgrade a pistol. Right, so I did just clear out this entire room in the end. Got it. We've learnt a valuable lesson here about how sneaky you can be with literally no sneak. As it turns out, not at all. Still, good selection of booze here. This is nice. Fire resistance together with... yeah, I'll take the stuff that gives me strength up, to be honest. Take a little bit of that, why not? Okay, so, Beagle gives me the information I need to move on with the main quest, though, to be honest, I could have just done that anyway, but whatever. But yeah, more importantly, my kind of town. Getting this place some form of law again, because Beagle doesn't want the job. Now, what's the barter I need to make the NCR do it? Okay, I think I can make this all happen for some nice easy XP. Okay, out into the plain beyond Prim, there's a lot of easy XP to be got around here. And also, a lot of little skill points we could help ourselves to. So, first up, on the road ahead of me, any moment now, where are my two little spawning in friends? There we go. Couple of people spawn in over there. I believe they are powder gangers or something, but... there's also some Vipers around the corner. So simply stand back and let this situation take care of itself. Here we go. Man number one's going to go round the corner. Run straight into the two people hiding back over there. Probably going to in a moment. Honestly, I'm surprised he's not already... technically, he's behind the car. Okay, fair enough. Also, yeah, there's feral ghouls wandering around here. We'll be discussing those in just a second. Yeah, something has got you all het up. No, you've actually spotted the ghouls. This is not what usually happens, but okay. Actually, he's seen the ghouls and then the ghoul killed him. Well, this isn't usual at all. Right, if we're just going to go straight inside that building, screw sniping, we're about to just walk straight into... a fight. So, patrol station. This place is very important. Number one, we've got ourselves trouble. You've got a gun and also some armor. Right, looks like if we get our hits, we should be able to just murder you. I believe your friend has no... yeah, your friend actually has no weapons or whatnot. So she's going to be making up... No, she went and picked up her friend's gun. Very clever. A bit late, though. She didn't actually get it into her hand, so it's in a bit of an odd situation. Do like how people, you know, pick up actual guns off their dead friends. Very clever. Right, okay, so I'll be taking this more drugs. Drugs isn't bad. Is stew good? Not very good at all, to be honest. Right, just grab all of this and grenade rifle. Very, very good indeed. And strength of 3. Then again, accuracy doesn't really matter with that thing, because if you shoot it in vaguely the right compass direction, it's fine. Also, I really should have sold that incinerator. It's not that useful to me. What I do want, however, is guns and bullets. Love it. Now, this place is, yeah, full of little tiny mantises, which is fine. They're a bit fiddly to hit, but shouldn't be a massive issue. I believe one of them gets stuck behind... yeah, gets stuck behind the door here, but that's fine. Should be able to take you out. No problem whatsoever. Beautiful. Because this place is also full of drugs. Good old, wonderful, delicious drugs. Most of which are actually trapped inside a cage. So, okay. Gonna eat my words right now. Incinerator is at least somewhat useful for dealing with that. So you guys all just stand close to each other, please. And now you're all on fire. Love it. Giving me access to 1-star bottle cap and a dead prospector with a bunch of cards, other little bits and pieces. Nothing too great, but nothing too terrible either. Love it. Oh, hello over there. You've actually woken up and... oh, blimey. Yeah, I forgot the Jackal gang leader is, quite tough, actually. Yeah, you may notice she's just annihilated my health there. Good. She walked around the corner while I was inside, and now I'm trapped, with her. I'll see if I can get a cripple, just to actually... okay, just nothing but misses. Okay, I've got myself... and I've knocked the gun out of her hand. Well, this is... what... surprisingly well, actually. Oh, bloody hell, I'm being shot at by... Okay, well, that was good. Yes, she got some good criticals there. Good for her. Right, this is why we needed really good guns. This is all going to be very tricky. Okay, no. Get round the corner, please. Get round the corner. She's going to take some more pot shots at me, which is not good. Just put some shots over there. Okay. Wait for it to come around the corner. Then just nail her in the head, please. Oh, the reload is so slow. Right, healing, 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 healing. And she's coming. And wait for... round the corner. There we go. How are we doing on chance to hit? 50-50 at this range. Oh, she's really tapped up. Okay. Hope for a cripple. Why did that not in any way distract her? She's about to kill me. No, I've killed her first. Where's her friend? Hidden. Okay, he's around the other side. Yeah, this woman's a nightmare. She's very, very tough indeed. So I'll be having all of this. Yeah, that's how outclassed I am by just random enemies. But that Jackal leader, she's always been a bit of a nightmare, actually. Wish I was at the Sierra Madre. You really don't, I promise. Right, get some more healing going on here. Where's her friend? Because, yeah, she's got a friend. I don't see him, but we don't really want to fight him, to be honest. Instead, we want to head straight over the sandy... Caution from who? I don't know, but... Oh, that'll be him then. Okay, so he's also probably got himself some nasty guns. No, actually, damage threshold is okay for this guy. Okay, get back around the corner. Same trap for him. Here he comes. And boom! Yeah, he's only got a 10mm. But 10mm are not bad. You're not wearing metal armor, though, so I'm not so worried. And there we go. Take some more flipping damage there. Not so bad on this occasion. Yeah, take the 10mm. Really, really damn valuable, that thing, actually. We'll sell that for some good money. Okay, the Jackals are now dead. Possibly the guy who didn't engage with them for whatever reason has naffed off over here. I'm not sure. He was going in this direction. I never saw him die. Here we go. Dry lake. So, guns away. I don't really want to be fighting the ants, to be honest. They're not really worth much in the way of XP, and they're going to use up a fairly large amount of ammo. Maybe I'll just try getting out the pistol. See how that does. But the main thing I want to do is avoid the other Viper ambush over there on the road that leads over towards Nipton. So I just want to be avoiding that as best I can. The ants are pretty darn slow. They aren't really that aggressive, so I should just be able to walk straight past them, really. One thing I do need to watch out for, though, is the fight between What's-His-Face and What's-Her-Face when you actually come into this area. Now, who are you over there? You know who I mean. Oh, hang on. Where are they? Where are they? Where's the two people as murder each other? It's not you over there, is it? And you're just crows. Aha. There we go, I see him. Right, it is crucial I know who both of these individuals are and where they are. In particular, where they fall. So you two are now just trying to take each other out. Make sure we know where her corpse is. And Thomas! She's basically given up at this point. Stop being a dick. So there's, yes, Thomas and Jacqueline. Forgot their names there. So they're just going to keep attacking each other for a while. She doesn't seem to have a gun. So this might take a while, to be perfectly honest. And, okay, she's got a gun now. Now they're firing at each other again. Neither of them are very good at shooting, but then I'm not one to throw stones on that front.
Did you see that? That crazy bitch just attacked me out of nowhere.
Right, okay, so she doesn't actually have any of the stars on her. I thought she did, but maybe they'll load in a second. And yes, indeed, lucky necklace, star bottle caps, diddly diddly dee. There we go, they loaded in, just took me a second. So, 2 more star bottle caps from you. Obviously, more 10mm, even at that low condition 33. And I'm sorry, my good friend, you also need to go down. So we're just going to knock you over at this point. And you're already almost dead. My Q35 doing an excellent job. 1 in the leg, safest shot I've got. Down you go. I'll be having your lucky necklace. Also, someone's shooting somebody somewhere. I suspect that's a wandering, powder gang taking on some scorpions. So, yet more 10mm. Look at that. 292. Not bad at all. And more star bottle caps. I am really starting to make some flippin' progress with that. Already up to 25, not bad. Okay, keep my distance in case that idiot's drawing scorpions over towards me. And, I mean, due credit, he's still alive in the middle of scorpion territory. Well done. Right, whole reason I came here, literally just want to poke my nose into Nipton. Don't need to do anything here, literally just need to go and say hello to it. That's not to say there isn't some good looting to be done here, there absolutely is. It's just not quite my #1 priority right now. All I want to do is, guns away, go and meet up with the Legion, who we will definitely not... I forgot I was wearing NCR armor! Let's try that again in leather armor, damn it. I couldn't plan that level of comic incompetence, damn it. That's just useless Steve through and through. As I was saying, no trouble with the Legion whatsoever. Because yeah, there's a really, really easy little pair of quests in this area. All I need to do, speak to him, he'll say, hey, go and tell the NCR we burned down the town. In 1 second, the NCR will say, hey, do you want to go check whether the town got burnt down? And yeah, those are 2 separate quests with different XP rewards, but they're basically the same thing. Quest #1, Cold, Cold Heart, go and tell the NCR what these guys did. Here we go, just up the hill from the little patrol stop we already visited, and we just speak to this chappie right here. And who would have thought it, Nipton's on fire. So that quest gets completed immediately for a really easy 250 XP, which also gets me a level up, very, very nice indeed. So, okay, priorities, priorities, priorities. Now I'm at Intelligence 2, I get 11 every level, not just every other level, which is nice. Speech probably needs to start moving vaguely in the right direction. Sneak is clearly abysmally low right now. Let's just move that up a little bit so I don't get spotted constantly. And then, I mean, energy weapons are weirdly proving to be my day-to-day bread and butter. I wouldn't mind that going up a bit. Guns as well. I mean, 10 is awful, but it'll do. It'll flippin' do. And level 4 means a perk. And when I say perk, yeah, not many perks available, to be perfectly honest. It's not a great selection. It's not a great selection at all. Okay. Confirmed Bachelor is bonus damage versus all male opponents. Legion, of course, their army is entirely male. Could be useful there. Lady Killer is not so good to my mind. Neither of them open up any spectacular opportunities for the most part. I'm just going to take another round of intense training, and I'm going to move Endurance up to 2. Because Endurance 2 means I can have myself another implant once I've got the money. And yeah, now things get fun, because if you just go straight up the ramp here and speak to Ranger Ghost, and she'll just ask you to look into Nipton, tell her, been attacked, precisely what you said to the guy who's literally in the background on the left there, and you get another pile of XP. There we go, keep your eyes on the prize, complete. While I'm here, in the barracks, there's a book behind the bar here. Duck and cover. The problem is this place is, you know, full up of people. So this is quite difficult to get. So what we're going to be doing is rather than trying to grab it, we're just going to carry it into a nice little secluded corner. Alright, now I'm hidden. Lovely, that'll be mine then. Alright, explosives at +3. Love it. And in terms of missions, speak to Jackson here to, yeah, get the mission to clear out the ants that will then spawn in on the highway. And don't forget Major Knight, who, hang on, I believe, if I'm wearing the right gear, roving trader stuff, hang on, once I get my barter to, 18. Okay, what do you need to, yeah, deploy some troops down to Prim? Only 20. Okay, but I've also helped out around here. Ah, I thought I needed to do Jackson's quest first, but I have helped out with Ghost, so maybe that's enough.
I see the wisdom in that.
Fair enough, turns out it was enough, love it. Also, this guy's the king of repairs, so if you need things repairing and you've got the money, bring them here. But for the most part, yeah, I need to save up my money for implants, just for the time being. And here we go, handful of ants have started spawning in. The question is this gun powerful enough to one-shot them with a sneak attack? I don't actually know. So, okay. If not, I guess we'll just plasma them to death. I mean, hidden for now. Give this a go. That was a sneak attack critical, and it did not kill. Okay, so, oh, almost. It came so close. Okay, so the little ones, it should be enough. If I can hit them, they're small and moving around a lot. There we go. He goes down. Right, let's take a high ground position. Aside from the soldiers, actually, I should just have the damage for this. So you over there. You go down and then sort of glitch into the ground there. No problem. Ooh, that guy actually was able to take that, surprisingly. Okay, well, I've hit him in the legs, clearly. So he's slowing down. Problem with plasma is, yeah, its travel time is a bit on the slow side. So you're dead. Then we can just shoot you from above. That's fine. Energy is not such a problem. So we'll be able to take you out with basic energy cells and whatnot. So, yeah, just eat a few more of them. Just walk into that nonsense. And one big old soldier on the way. Okay, that's maybe a bit more concerning, but we should be able to cripple a few bits and pieces while he's walking up to me. Uh-oh. Okay, world's slowest reload, world's slowest reload, world's slowest reload! Good. Just about took him out there. I thought there was a second soldier. Now, if I'm lucky, I might get myself some, yeah, ant nectar, which is really, really, really damn nice stuff. Nope, no nectar whatsoever, but the ants are dead. Which is really important because you're going to give me another really nice weapon that I desperately need.
Appreciate the help.
Here we go. One service rifle, but giant pile of armor-piercing rounds too. Now, the service rifle is really, really damn sexy for me because, one, got plenty of ammo for it. Two, strength of 2. You need almost no strength to use this thing. Admittedly, gun's 25, but that's not too far off, really. And, yeah, I've got myself different types of ammo for this old girl. So that armor-piercing will be very, very useful indeed against some tougher, shielded opponents. Like, say, that jackal with the metal armor I ran into earlier. In fact, with energy cells running a bit low for the time being, yeah, I'm going to start running my main 3 shortcut weapons as, yeah, service together with BB gun and the Q35. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And of course, don't forget to nip back to Hayes, turn in my kind of town, move the NCR in. Yeah, there's just quests that are really simple floating around this area. So many of them, in fact. There we go, 300 XP, enough to actually get me just into level 5. So now we're making some fast progress, damn it. And with that, yeah, guns. Up to 15. I could get that up to 20, but honestly, I feel like energy weapons is good too. Then again, I'm not really in a position to be kind of, you know, boosting 2 weapon skills at the same time. I might rather prioritize getting, then again, that service rifle's really good. It's really, really damn good. Okay, get them both up to 15. I kind of need to get guns up towards 25 and energy weapons too. Just not sure which is the higher priority. So that's the simple basic stuff for a ton of XP everyone really knows about. But, yeah, over here in the wilderness to the west of the roads, because the game says don't go off the road, so naturally we're about to try and go off the roads. Terrible idea, but there is some fun stuff dotted about here, if I can survive it. I'm not sure if I actually can, but I'm going to try and get into at least one of the fun little side areas in this part of the world. Because you may have noticed there's a bunch of feral ghouls floating around here. Now, there's almost no feral ghouls anywhere in New Vegas. There's just not many ghouls in this game. So you might be wondering, why in this one particular area are there ferals? Well, actually, it's because of a little location located way out to the west over in this direction. That kind of explains why there are some ferals in this part of the world. Also, I suspect I'm about to be attacked by some ferals. Oh, you detected me from 10 million cocking miles away, didn't ya? Right, okay, is it too late for a sneak against you? I suspect it is, you know. Right, how tough are you? Roma. Romas are... they're kind of tough, actually. I don't have the ability to... actually, might be able to take out one of your legs. Right, prioritise there. There we go. We got one leg taken out already. And my armor condition is dangerously low. But now you can't really do much to me. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, this is a... This is good. This is a good start. This is a Roma, by the way. Bear in mind this was a basic Roma in a minute. 50 XP. Okay, maybe Romas in New Vegas were more elite than I was remembering. That's not bad. 50 XP. I'll take that. Yeah, there's another one over there. Don't know if I can actually hit him at this range with, yeah, the spread on this gun. That's the problem. It's all about the spreads. Right, another one goes down, but these guys are proving tough, actually. Very tough, and I'm losing health fast. I don't have that many cocky stim packs. This might not fly. Still, I do have those caravan launchers that Ranger Jackson just packed for me. Those are actually surprisingly potent healing items. And I'm about to be in trouble again, by the way. Yeah, there's another one over there. They're very perceptive. Actually, they're not that perceptive. I'm just the world's least competent sneaker. Right, we got more roamers coming in. And ow! Bloody hell. Was a bit late on the VATS button there. Just go for the double headshot. Vaguely hope for a cripple. That was not a cripple, but he did attack me. Ow! 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 Okay, yes, unfortunately I was crippled, which meant I flinched. Okay, this time things have been much more quiet as we make our way west. See, there's yep, coyote over there. There's something that wants to cause trouble for me. I'm in danger, but the music is surprisingly chill about it. Ah, yes, here we go. Reavers! Yes, Reavers. As I kind of expected that we were going to be facing. What I need to do right now, a bit late actually, he's already jumping at me, is I need to cripple the legs of these Reavers. And there's one. Okay, 2 shots. That will hopefully mean he can't keep up with me. Ow! Okay, this is why we need to cripple the leg. Because he can just kill me. Yes, so, welcome to a part of the map that it doesn't matter what level you're at, Reavers will spawn. But yeah, with a crippled limb, he shouldn't be able to keep up. Slight problem, there's another one. So, say hello to, yes, the beautiful, beautiful pools of sludge, which explain why there are feral ghouls in this part of the world. Do a Radex for safety as well, and where's your friend? I see you over there. There's another one. The rocks might be able to be used to my advantage, and there he is. Right, so this here is the mountain crater that's incredibly radioactive. So this is good. And that there is Hell's Motel. So my plan right now is basically to just try and get in and out of that place without actually ever having to kill any of these guys. Oh, that's... Okay, take out the legs. Get in the water! Ow! Yeah, they do damage over time. Hang on, I think I can make this happen. All I've got to do is approach from the right angle that... Okay, he's just run off over there, which really works in my favour. So you just stay over there. That's great. I don't know why he's running off over there, but he is. Rads are really high around here, like stupid high. This gets me to... Here we go. Hell's Motel. And in here, there is a crazed Mr. Handy. So this place is, this place is fun. Obviously, you think you might be safe once you got inside. No, 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 of course you're not. Oh, also the Reaver can... He can come inside. That's fascinating. So I'm just going to stay over here. And then I'm just going to try and shoot that guy in the leg. That was a critical. That's surprising. Right, well, I guess we just take a couple of pot shots at your leg and sort of hope. Okay, so is that already... Is that busted already? I think it might be already busted. Okay, this is fine. Jump, 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 jump! Why am I not? Why are there so many of them and why am I stuck in a corner? Okay, this is good. This is fine. Everything's under control. Okay, I've reloaded inside, but this time the Reavers don't seem to be following me. So that's nice. Okay, you just need to go down, please. You just need to... Okay, never mind. You're fine. Me and you can just be friends. All I wanted was this skill book. Grab that and then go. Run. And now the Reavers are going to be back after me. I don't know where they are right now. So if we just stick over here. I'm taking, large numbers of rads because I'm swimming through a radioactive crater right now. But this is fine. Put the gun away, John. It's not going to do you any good. He's naffing off over in that direction. The other one's still... Oh my goodness, I think I might have actually got away with this. And, well, maybe a little bit. If I just, don't run in the same direction. Yeah, for some reason, they got a bit confused as to where it was they wanted to run. I don't know how far they're allowed to roam. I mean, normally I'd say, well, they definitely can't roam that far, but then I said that about the giant scorpion, and now that thing just bloody lives in Goodspring, so whatever. Right, okay, just about got away with that. Down to bloody 6 stim packs, by the way, that's no good. But, did get myself a skill book. Everyone loves a skill book. So yeah, that there is Hell's Motel, which one can only assume was originally a clinic trying to deal with non-feral ghouls, but then unfortunately they all became a bit on the feral side. But yeah, there's just a hospital set up by a radioactive crater. There is a ghoul doctor down the ground, but yeah, he's always dead. He's dead when you arrive. So yeah, crazy Mr. Handy. A couple of Reavers. Reavers are never fun, but yeah, glad we got to nip up there and show that madness off. And that there is why this is basically the only bit of the map where you can actually find feral ghouls, because they all come from that radioactive crater up there. Okay, so that brings us to this situation right here. Strength of 2, endurance of 2, intelligence of 2 thanks to the implant. And yeah, Hat is boosting perception to 2 as well, meaning the skills are not good precisely, but you know, they're getting there. It's fine-ish. Everything's under control. Right, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that is enough for now. We have seen some really cool new stuff. I've never been on the channel before. We've had a lovely, lovely jaunt up to the north. We've actually got ourselves some good equipment. Not exactly like, you know, break the game, haha, I have now won. Things are now easy equipment. As you've seen, things can still very much go wrong, but at least I've got a chance. I've got a chance now. So, we'll call it a part there. Next time, we'll be heading around the corner. There's a bunch of other cool stuff just hidden slightly off the beaten track in this part of the world. And if we can make it to Novak, there's something really, really damn cool for this character hiding around there. So, hopefully, you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Fallout New Vegas with The Worst Courier. Thank you very much, and goodbye. We have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.